Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game review. And today, I, as ever, your host, Papamanae. First off, welcome, and all that good stuff. I am covering the Aliens vs Predator 2010 game, because I'm sure we will cover the films at some point in the future. We've covered the first Predator, we've not covered any of the Aliens just yet. That day will come at some point, who knows. But anyway, today, as I mentioned, I'm covering the 2010 game. I know there was another one at some point in the past. Old game. It's probably not that old, but it feels old to me because I am a fucking zoomer. Anyway, so, I apologise. It's been a while since I've done one of these, because we switched over to some movie reviews to jump back in it. So, anyway, if you're not familiar, the player is given the choice to play as a human, boring, Yautja, which is the Predator if you're not familiar, or the Xenomorph, which is the Alien if you're also not familiar for some reason. I'll probably be playing as the Predator as the background gameplay because he is the best and the most overpowered. Obviously, how can you not play as the Predator? Taking place over individual yet connected stories. It's not an anthology, kind of. It's one story over the place of several different perspectives. So the Yautja, your Predator, is essentially your tank character, as you will see by the fact I'll probably be annihilating some fucking dudes in the background. I don't know, I record this before I record the gameplay. Being able to stalk and slaughter countless foes. Being able to mix ranged and melee combat to easily overpower everything in your path. And I would like to thank my wife for having her phone at full volume so that the notification goes off. You're welcome! Anyway, so the Xenomorphs rely on using stealth in order to engage the enemy due to being restricted to melee combat. It's your tail, it's your teeth. You can't pick up weapons. I've not seen a Xenomorph pick up a weapon yet, but the film's still going. The controls are very janky due to being able to jump around. Good God, it is really fucking fast, and motion sickness is, like, guaranteed. The human, Yawn, is a very basic shooter relying on guns and gadgets to survive on their own. I mean, the smart gun is the best gun. Well, I will explain to my wife, which is very convenient that she's here because she has no idea what this stuff is, and it also is a good choice, a good excuse to explain it. It's you know a minigun? The big fucking yeah, it's one of them except it locks on. So they've just got a minigun that can like shoot enemies without needing proper aim, and easily being the most boring and bog standard FPS campaign. You're just a soldier. Like we've played these first-person shooters all the time. Like Call of Duty is probably the most famous, obviously. It's probably the least entertaining and innovative of the three, but it does have its moments. Because obviously all the plots are connected. There are some pretty iconic moments. Each of the individual species can discover hidden away collectibles to be found in each level. Mostly done for achievements rather than anything else special. Multiplayer is also, as far as I'm aware, still active. I haven't played it myself. I played the Colonial Marines multiplayer back in the day. The Colonial Marines was a disaster. I enjoyed it, but everyone else hated it. And then it was the AI of the aliens were that janky. It's notorious, but someone went in and found that it's just an error in the coding, like a typo. So they fixed it, and then the AI is brilliant. So, but because they didn't figure that out themselves, that game was released and destroyed within weeks. But we're not talking about that game just yet. I don't think I'll ever be able to talk about it. Just because I won't be able to get the gameplay for it, and I prefer doing these reviews with some gameplay. But anyway, also, it's like your Family Guy on TikTok where you've got to have your Subway Surfers underneath, or your slime videos. That was a really good moment using. I'm going on a side tangent. I'll shut up. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, multiplayer is still active, pitting players against each other as the different species. I haven't heard anything, and I didn't do my research. I didn't do my research? What? Are you kidding? I always do my research. But anyway, this game is an instant favourite of mine, being both one of my first games on the PS3, way back when, back in the day, and also one of the first I covered for this channel as a playthrough, if you want to watch that. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But still, absolutely love it. It's brutal, it's gory, I love Alien, I love Predator, it's all that good shit. But anyway, that about sums this one up. Thank you ever so much for listening. I've been your host as ever, Purple Midnight 8, joined by a cameo of my wife, like this is the MCU, Amelia the Obsidian Nook, Petal ASMR. You can find all of our links in the description inside of the link tree, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.